Good morning, students. Welcome. I'm Professor G.D. Padil, KKO College of Agriculture Engineering and Technology, Nashik. Today's we are going to study on Indian standards for seed certifications. Before that study, the first important term is seed. In broad sense, since seed is a material which is used for planting or regeneration purpose, scientifically, seed is a fertilized matured oil together covered with seed coat is called as seed or it is propagating material. As per the technological point of view, seed is a fertilized wrapped oil consisting of three main parts, namely seed coat, endosperm, and embryo, which in due to course gives rise to new plant. It also refers to the propagating materials of healthy seedlings, tubers, bulbs, rhizomes, roots, cuttings, seeds, all types of grafts and vegetatively propagating materials used for production purposes. Seeds and grains. Okay, so what is seeds and what is grains? The production follow a well-designed seed program for seeds, but grains no design seed program for production is done. The varietal purity of the seed is identified and is genetically pure, but variety purity of the grain is not known. During seed production, process quality standards like removal of types, disease plants, weed plants, and other crop plants are carried out. Good quality standards are not followed for grains. Then seeds have physical purity and good germination, but physical purity and germination is not ensured for grains. In scientific seed production, follow the processing, treatment, packaging, and labeling procedure. Then processing, labeling, and tagging are not followed in grain production. Then drying of seed is done in controlled conditions, but in grains are dried in higher temperature, and thus the quality of seeds are affected. During the seed storage, viability and vigor of the seeds are maintained, but during storage of grain are protected against pests and diseases, and not for vigor and viability. The seed producers are certified and labeled properly, but grains which are used as seeds will not have any certification labels and tags. Seeds can never be converted into grains unless it is directed by a seed inspector. Grains can be utilized for commercial grains purpose, for sometimes can be utilized for seed purpose. Seed production. So before entering into seed production and marketing, a seed producer must go through the principles laid down as per the Seeds Act 1966, Seed Rules 1968, Seeds Control Order 1983, and Indian Minimum Seed Certification Standards 1988, and revised from 2013. Seed village. The village where trained group of farmers are involved in production of seeds of various crops and cater to the needs of themselves, fellow farmers of the village and farmers of neighboring villages in appropriate time and at affordable cost is called as seed village. The first important term is seed certification. So what is seed certification? It is a legally sanctioned system to maintain quality of seeds during seed production, post-harvest operations, and distribution of seeds. The seed certification is a quality assurance process. Seeds intended for domestic and international market is controlled and inspected by official sources in order to guarantee consistent high quality for consumers. It includes field inspection, seed quality test, and pre-post quality checks. Also, certification is voluntary process, but labeling is compulsory. The concept of seed certification. The concept of seed certifications was originating in Sweden during 20th century by visiting agronomists and plant breeder to progressive farmers who took seeds from them primarily with the objective of educating them on how to avoid contamination. This initiated field inspection process. In India, the field evaluation of the seed crop and its certification started with the establishment of National Seed Corporation in 1963. The Seeds Act of 1966 provided the required impetus for the establishment of official seed certification agencies by the states. Maharashtra was the first state to establish an official seed certification agencies during 1970 as a part of Department of Agriculture. The principles for forming seed certification agencies. The first, it should not involve the in seed production and marketing. It should have autonomy. Seed certification procedure adopted should be uniform throughout the country. It should closely be associated with technical institutes. It should operate on a no profit and no loss basis. It should have adequate technical staff and facilities for timely inspection of seed fields. It should serve for the interest of seed producer and buyers. The objective of seed certifications was to maintain and make available to the farmers high quality seeds and providing materials of notified kind and varieties, then to ensure the acceptable standards of seed viability, vigor, purity, and seed health, also to ensure genetic identity and genetic purity. A well organized seed certification should help in accomplishing the following three primary objectives. First, systematic increase of superior varieties, then identification of new varieties and their rapid increase under appropriate and generally accepted names. Then provision for continuous supply of comparable material by careful maintenance. Seed quality. The seed quality is a relative term and means the degree of excellence. The seed quality is the sum of all properties contributing to seed performance. Generally, quality of seed is determined by following characteristics: physical attributes, physiological attributes, genetic attributes, storability. Okay, seeds should look like classes of seeds. Different classes of seeds: nucleus seed, breeder seed, foundation seed, certified seed. First is nucleus seed, genetic purity is 100%. Breeder seed, genetic purity is 100%. Certification tag is golden yellow in color. Foundation seed, genetic purity is 99.5%. Certification tag is white in color. Then certified seed, genetic purity is 99%. Then certification tag is blue in color. This is the breeder seed tag, golden yellow color. This is the foundation seed tag, white in color. This is certified seed tag, as a blue color. Generation system of seed multiplication: breeder seed, foundation seed, certified seed, and commercial cultivations. The first from nucleus seed means release and notification of variety from nucleus seed, then breeder seed, foundation seed stage first, foundation stage second, then certified seed stage first, certified seed stage second, and do commercial cultivation. Okay. Then requirements for certification. Then this is the eligibility requirements for certifications: general requirements, specific requirements, field standards, and seed standards. As per the Seed Act 1966, seed certification is voluntary process. Seeds of only those varieties which are notified under Section 5 of the Seeds Act 1966 shall be eligible for certification. Breeder seed is exempted from certification. Foundation and certified class seeds only come under certification. The certification shall be conducted by the certification agencies notified under Section 8 of the Seeds Act 1966. A certificate is granted by the seed certification agencies under Section 9. The certified seed producer means a person or organization who grows or distributes certified seed in accordance with the procedure and standards of the certification. The number of units of certifications, it is all under one variety. It does not exceed 10 hectares. It is not divided into fields separated by more than 50 meters between them. It is meant to produce seed belonging to same class and stage in the generation chain. The crop over the entire area is more or less of the same stage of growth. Also raised strictly as a single crop and never as a mix. Not so heavily and uniformly lodged that more than one third of the plant population is treading on the ground, leaving no scope for it to stand up again. Then phases of certifications. The first is research and scrutiny of applications for seed production. Then verification of seed source and registration of sowing report. Then field inspection. Then seed processing and packaging supervision. Then seed sapling analysis at lab. Then grant of certification and tagging and sealing. So this is the from application to certificate issues. Okay, means firstly seed grower can apply online through seed certification agency's website. Then verification by seed certification officer. Then inspection by assistant seed certification officer, also in case of seed certification officer. Both online as well as offline model has been developed. Then threshing certificate issued generally only by assistant seed certification officer or seed certification officer who did the inspection. Then processing plan cannot be changed by assistant seed certification officer and seed certification officer. Then sampling slip generations. Then testing lab. Okay, means the testing lab will submit their report, and then tags are issued by the appropriate authority. This is the field inspection. The field inspection meant to verify those factors which can cause irreversible damage to the genetic purity or seed health shall be conducted without prior disclosure. After the completion of field inspection, a copy of report shall be handed over to the seed producer or his. This is the field inspection of paddy. The first is important is isolation distance. The spatial isolation distance is 3 meter. Then temporal isolation, difference in flowering timing. This is also observation of paddy panicle. These are notified varieties within 10 years, means release, short duration paddy, medium duration paddy, and late duration paddy. This is observing seed during threshing by seed certification agencies, also seed quality observations. This is threshing floor certificate issued by seed certification agencies. Thank you, students.